This is bullshit. I got an F in English.
Excuse me?
I said
Language, sir.
this is.
Language, sir.
Sorry, ma'am. This is bullshit. I got an F in English.
Let's move over and see how many days absent we have. Shall we?
I've only been absent once, and this says 10 days of absence.
Actually, that was only for the first quarter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so out of 53 days, you were out 10. Do you realize that's 20% of the time?
No, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, can I have that? Give that back to me. Give that back
Why
to
do
me.
you need it? Well, it's my report card.
Give it to me. Listen to me, mister. Listen to me.
Okay.
Do you want to graduate with this class?
Of course I want to graduate.
Well,
I
then
don't
you
want to
better
see you
turn
again.
things around. You better turn things around. I've got reports here. I've got absences. You've been cutting class. I see
That's
American
bullshit.
history. 14 absences. You were only absent 10 days. How do you have 14 absences for history? Cutting.
I don't
cutting.
know. You got some messed up teachers that don't like me. And I've been so nice to all of my teachers, yet they have no respect for me.
Scoring weed for the science department does not make you an excellent student. Oh, I hear.
Unless you have a medical license and you're trying to protect your health, then that's pretty much a good thing. Yeah.
Anthony, you don't have a license to drive a car. Do not tell me you have a medical license. Okay.
You have no right to judge a student.
Moving on. I see you are failing. You're failing woodworking.
Woodworking? What the fuck is that?
That might explain why you're failing.
To say freeze. Yeah, don't forget to say freeze, students. All right, hold on one second. All right, freeze. All right, you replacing him?
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna change the scene to something completely different, right?
Yes.
All right. No, you gotta sit where he was sitting. Yep.
Yeah.
Now remember, you also have to change the story to something completely different. All right, whenever you're ready.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, it's Don, remember me?
Don. Hey, Don.
Yeah, I sent you a couple of new photos like 10 years ago.
Those random dick pics that appeared in my company email? That was you?
Well, what do you think?
You got me fired, asshole. That's what I think.
Sorry.
Okay, well, as long as you were sorry.
Well, did you like what you saw?
No. All right. So after all these years, you sent me dick pics 10 years ago, now you're coming into my life? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, huh?
Well, look, you got a chance to make lots of money. I could put you as supervisor at Amazon. Then go out for a couple days.
Oh. Supervisor at Amazon. They're looking for someone to organize dick pics? Is that what they're doing? Or just begun selling them? I don't believe you, Anthony. Are you still Anthony? I don't believe you. I do not believe you.
Don Anthony.
Don Anthony. Well done, Anthony. Let me tell you.
You must have liked those photos. You voted for them.
Freeze.
Good. Good timing, both of you guys.
Go. All right. So I caught you fighting another student. Why you keep fighting another student in class, huh?
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit. Wow.
You apologize.
You apologize?
Hey, what's your name again? Kelvin, Rick, Mike, what?
Principal Harris.
Uh,
Yeah, that's my name. Yeah, you know why you're in here, right? It's not about the fight.
no idea.
One of my guidance counselors caught you fucking another girl in a woman's bathroom. That's breaking the code of conduct, and we won't tolerate that shit here.
Freeze. Okay. All right, try not to go back to past things that we've done, but keep going. Try to come up with something completely new. Completely new.
All right.
Damn, that got serious.
It's acting. It's acting.
That's
No,
funny.
that's like halfway through it.
Hello, Mr. Williams. Thank you for coming in. How are you? I'm sorry to say that as your parole officer, you're in a lot of trouble. You can't be leaving the state. We talked about that, right? And we see that we can see where you're at because of that thing on your ankle. And you're leaving the state. What's that all about?
It's a private emergency. Can you please untighten that? Whatever.
Private
What is this?
emergency?
Yes.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. You're in a situation where you have to stay within the state. And then we see that you're leaving and going to Atlanta. What are you doing in Atlanta?
Let's take care of my baby.
Which babe?
My baby's mom.
I thought your baby and your baby's mom lived here.
Oh, no, they travel. So sometimes I wish to be with them.
I think you're lying to me.
Ow! Ow! Can you please get this gadget device
That's
off?
not gonna work this time, okay? Not gonna work.
I feel pain.
And I can't do anything
Get
about
this
that.
off. Get this off the ankle, please.
You should have thought about the throbbing pain before you held up those people at gunpoint.
Look, what are you gonna do? No, really, what are you gonna do? You gonna lock us up?
Yes.
You're gonna put us somewhere?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Freeze.
And before you do, Stephen, are you, at this point, are you pursuing a specific desire in the scene?
No.
No? Okay, because I was gonna say that it looked like you were when you started talking about getting the thing removed from your ankle. If your goal is to get that removed from your ankle, you started to go down that path the correct way. So you tried to, what was the first thing you did? You tried to just say, oh, you tried to get sensitive from her. Oh, it's too tight, it's hurting. Oh, I wanted to see my baby mama, or whatever, you know? But remember, in well-designed stories, any scene, when you're going beat by beat, when a character sees that something's not working, they try something different. So they try something within their character. If your guy's kind of Rico Suave, then maybe he tries to start to finesse the situation, maybe he tries to flirt with her, maybe he offers her something, you know what I mean? He keeps trying to pursue that desire. And her, she's just doing her job, you know? And remember, even in these improv scenes, you kind of want to try and figure out, okay, what am I pursuing here? All right, because once you know what you're pursuing, the story starts to build itself. Now, there's supposed to be something in opposition to what I'm pursuing, but I'm going to try and pursue it. If I get the opposition, my character's going to do something else. They're going to try and do something within their character, and I know you're making this up on the fly, but try different things. It's just like when I was saying to her, or to you actually, you reacted so well and you kept changing it up, your character would change it up too. Your character would try something different. So try to continue to pursue your desires in a different way within your character. But good job. All right. You're the freeze? You're the
Yeah, freeze.
All right.
Okay. Stephen, I'm gonna shoot.
Tap, tap.
Oh,
Tap. There you go. All right, it's gonna get more difficult. The next one is gonna have 3 people, so it's gonna be 3 people after this. Keep going.
is this the return department?
Sure, how can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to return this dead rat.
Dead rat?
I bought it as a pet and it died. So the sign over there, it says money back guarantee. So I'd like my money back on this rat.
I'm sorry, but there is no
I have the receipt.
there is no warranty on the rat. So
There's no, and it even says, if satisfaction is not rendered, please return for a full refund.
But the small line here says all sales are final.
But I'm not,
So this dead rat has to go back, or you can bury it in your backyard.
no, I want to exchange it for one that's still alive. Okay? So,
I'm sorry, we can't do that.
I spent $16.99 on that rat. I spent $16.99 2 years ago. Now the damn thing is dead. I think I deserve my money back.
You said 2 years ago?
Yeah, I got that.
There you go.
then it's past its lifespan.
There you go.
But you're sorry. You're sorry. Yes,
And I had a receipt?
but not for dead animals, ma'am, that animals that you bought 2 years ago. That's just not going to work. I'm sorry.
Man, never buying another animal here. Guys don't stand behind your word. Just sell people animals that wind up dying anyway.
Grace. Get up there, Anthony. Replace Sharon.
Okay. I like to make a complaint.
What kind of complaint?
Okay, well, I tried eating one of your tasty burgers, and unfortunately I found what was called hair on your burger.
Hair?
Yeah,
When did that happen?
well, it happened about an hour ago, right after I bought the burger from your corporation.
Okay. So, where's the burger?
I gave it to you.
Oh, so you gave the dog to your burger? I mean, you gave the burger to your dog with the hair on it?
What can I say, dogs for hair?
But we need to see the hair before we can do anything for you. What's that?
A burger.
Are you out of your mind?
No, are you right?
Well, you just,
I lied. This is the burger. Check it out for yourself.
okay, sir. What we can do is that we'll take the burger and then we can give you a free meal next time.
No, I would like my money back. ASAP. Or right now.
No, we're
Come right
not. We're not going to refund your burger. I'm sorry.
Why is that?
Because we don't do refunds.
Technically every store does a refund. Either you give me my money back or I will have to call the cops. And I'm sure you don't want to go to jail.
Please call the cops.
You want me to call the
Please
cops? Are
call
you
the
sure?
Please.
Are you sure you want me to call the cops? Please. You really want to spend your time with this holiday?
Please.
You really? I don't think the hair's off the soap. I'll be honest with you. I don't think you want that.
You are the one who's going to go to Guantanamo, not me.
Actually, you are because you're being rude and refusing to give me my money back. That's robbery. You're robbing my money, and I don't like that.
Sir, thank you so much for coming.
Don't thank me for my time. I want my money back.
You can call the cops. Go ahead and call the cops, please. Call them.
Really? I don't want to. I just want to confront you and get my money back. I don't want to call the cops just yet.
Okay. Well, what we can do is we can give you 2 free meals. How about that?
With hair? I don't think so.
Okay. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, can I get your number? No! Why not?
I'm not interested.
Come on. Maybe a little scripty. Either you do it or I want my money back. Simple as that.
Okay.
Alright.
That's good.
And for the record, one of my friends actually tried to return a dead lizard.
Oh my God.
She pulled it out of a Michael Kors handbag and brought it out like Aaron because the sales girl screamed. I'm like, no shit! That was a true story.
It's just crazy that people are out there like that. Alright,
It's
so
an expensive lizard.
there's this thing that can happen in the beginning of an improv scene where you're trying to establish the story or the world. And you basically say, A is the land, the card's red. And now somebody can say, no, the card's actually blue. Now you can either say, okay, the card's red. And then you basically get into a whirlwind where you're disagreeing on what is happening there. You don't want to do that. So what you want to do is build off of what they say. So if the card is actually red, okay, it looked purple or fuchsia, depending on how you want to, define that. You can use that as a comedic opportunity. But what you don't want to do is, argue with the person.
Okay.
It doesn't advance the story. So it did happen a little bit here, and that kind of held you up and kept you focusing on other things.
What would be your suggestion for my character in this?
For your character, so you pretty much stayed within yourself as a customer service representative. You kept being reasonable. You basically were bribing. That was like the main beat that I was getting from your character. And towards the end, the only criticism I would have is that you were still bribing. You were bribing, okay, not one free meal, but two free meals.
Right.
So once you hear that, oh, so you don't want to call the cops, huh? So why is that? You know, what kind of activities are you up to on a day-to-day basis? Maybe we should call the cops, you know, maybe I should pull out my phone right now and call the police, since he obviously doesn't want it, he was bluffing, you know what I mean? But, and then the story is like, oh, I don't want you to call the cops, you know, I just came to try and get some money, you know what I mean? So you could turn the tables.
Okay.
So that's the only thing I would say. I think you guys are pretty damn good comedians up here. So it's just some of these fundamentals, you kind of have to work it, you know, get used to doing it, and then it'll start to come out more naturally. But not bad. We're gonna do threes, and then we're done today. So let's get a separate one going. Let's put you back up here. No, let's get Steven. Steven! Where you going, Anthony? We love you. Stay. Oh! And Sharon, you're up there with these two gentlemen.
Okay.
And we'll start you off with a story or a situation. However you want to refer to it. All right, so maybe we should make this easy. Let's see here. 2 against 1. So obviously you're the man in position of power. Let's see here.
I'm going to be further back to the block your shot.
You guys can actually come up with one if you want. I'm looking to see if there's one that fits. Okay. All right. So you're his mom. You're here to hire a private detective. The rest is up to you. Sorry.
She's nice. No.
But just remember what I said about milking a situation. You know, the more you take your time, the more you build up to it, the more you can actually think of what to say. And also, it can be funny, depending on what you're hiring the private detective for, whether or not you've ever hired one before. You're just you're a private detective. It's your office and whatnot. So they're here to hire you. Let's get you guys coming in. And you are doing something before you get here. Did you bring anything with you? Anything that you can use to just kind of be busy? Oh, that's good. You should fuss. All right. Let's see if you can be funny by yourself real quick.
Oh, hello, I'm Elsie Richards. How may I help you today?
We're the Kennedys. I'm Sharon Kennedy, and this is Anthony Kennedy, my son. Sit down, Anthony. Sit down. Did you shake him his hand?
Yes, I did.
Okay. While we're here, we need to hire you for something.
Hire a company and for what?
To investigate and to watch something that we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband.
And your husband is? What does he do? Where is he from?
My husband's Joe Kennedy.
He's vice president.
Of the United States. See, the thing is, you know, being a politician's family, we're nervous about these things.
Just want to make sure that he's not a gold digger. What? A gold digger.
And, well, see, here's the thing. You know, you hear the politicians and all these things, and we're concerned about my husband's reputation. We're very concerned about his reputation. And that's why we're here.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're gonna be able to, handle those concerns. We don't have that much, authority and power.
Isn't that what your billboards say?
I mean, this is private.
Yeah, you're a private investigator. It's your job without the authority to see what these sneaky, suspicious people are up to.
Freeze.
Good, keep going. Good with this. All right, completely different story here. Nice work, Sharon.
Anthony, we're getting a divorce.
Why?
Things they're just not working out.
Yeah, they were. Everything was working out just fine, and then now you just decided to tell me that you want to divorce me?
No, I'm divorcing him.
Oh! Oh, thank goodness. But wait,
He's a nice guy, but you know, sometimes people grow apart, right? Yeah. Talk to your son.
Yeah, we go apart from each other. I mean, her and I, marriage. So, we're splitting up.
who am I living with?
Well, your friend Sandy.
What about you, Dad? I want to live with you.
I thought we were putting him in a foster home.
You guys are assholes for doing that to me.
Well, it's always the silver foster home.
No! I want to live with you, Dad.
I think at this point,
No, shut up, Mom.
that's why you're going in a foster home.
No.
Yes.
I want to live with Dad.
He doesn't want to live with you.
Why not? Why is that, Dad?
Well, I don't want to live with you.
What the hell?
Oh, because you're dirty, you're clumsy, you're everything.
So are you! You constantly sleep with other girls behind Mom's back.
What?
It's true, Mommy. He's sleeping with other girls for the past 3 years.
No word divorce.
Not yet.
What is
What is going on?
Oh, he's making this up.
Oh, no.
What we call a dreamer.
We've hired an investigator to spy on you, Dad. We know what you're up to. Don't play games with me. Or Mom.
Who hired an investigator?
I did. I didn't like how Dad was treating me, so we hired a French detective.
Freeze.
Well, thank you so much for applying to Quicken Loans. We can get that mortgage application handled for you right away. So if you wouldn't mind just handing me your finger, we're gonna do a blood sample.
What do you want to bust what?
You're the next step, have no fear.
Blood sample?
Merely a formality, madam, merely a formality. Well, we like to do DNA testing onto all the applicants, just to make sure you haven't gone by other aliases or that sort of thing.
For a $500 loan, I have to give my blood sample?
Well, the urine sample and spit sample are later, but right now we'll just start with
Spit sample?
Wait a minute. What is this all about? Why do you need our blood for?
oh, we're just checking, for your loan.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh. Simply a formality, it's our
Do you have Down syndrome?
company policy.
No, Down syndrome company policy. That's what I call it.
So, when did you start this blood sample collection?
Oh, this morning. We started it this morning.
It's because I'm black, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's really racist.
That's why you're asking me for a blood sample, right? Oh, okay.
Is this because I'm Spanish? Is it really because I'm Spanish? Wow, Whitey.
Actually, it's because you're last one.
So are you.
That's pretty funny.
It is pretty funny.
Oh, good?
No.
Freeze. All right.
Couldn't resist.
That's the best quote.
She was like this one.
Did you sketch that?
Yeah.
Okay, so, Council Sherry, what do you suggest?
Well, the two of you, I think it's important to remember what brought the two of you together to begin with. Remember, it was love and attraction that first brought you two together, and I think we need to build on that. Like little steps in any relationship.
Well, yeah, his girlfriend, his girlfriend's sister is also my date, so.
Yes.
Um,
They're so adorable, aren't they?
so you want to cheat on us.
That's because they're your beards.
Or what?
Our beards.
Yes.
I finally have my mustaches and it's growing.
So, they say they're your girlfriends, that works for family get-togethers, other social events, maybe work meetings, things that make it less awkward. I think that's great. I think that's great to bring those girls with you.
Well, the strippers, they're always being touched. We don't like that.
They have diseases.
Well, no disease, but they just strip
They
us
seem
all
like
the
nice
time.
girls to me.
I mean,
That's not heels they're wearing, but
I'm sure they got shots.
They're lady strippers.
Yeah, they'll strip for your money.
Oh, and they want to get you involved.
We need you to be our host. We need the whole Trinity.
are they being accountable?
They ain't a stripper act.
A stripper can
Yes,
wear
ma'am.
singles?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think there's shoes. Well, you know what? Let's bring Ben in.
Freeze.
All right.
Didn't they make a gorgeous couple? Oh, I love weddings, don't you?
Yes. I'm just, unfortunately.